Good morning, Turtle Club. I hope everyone's having a good day today. Sorry about not being available yesterday. It was we're a little early. It was 80 degrees usually in this office room, but for some reason with the humidity and the heat and the weather and all that, it actually got to 85 a little bit, and you can't see it, but I'll just move it briefly so you can see it for just a few moments. That is a large part of my lifeline in this office room right now, due to the heat, and that's actually I'm resting my elbow on it right now. It's an oscillating fan, and it's doing its little oscillating thing right now. And when it's 80, it's on low. When it's less than 80, it's off sometimes. However, when it gets really, really bad in here, it actually is not on low, it's not off, certainly. It's on full blast. And on full blast, I've done some testing. By recording video, you can't hear me talk. You actually can't really hear me over the game noise in some cases. And so it's not really a way for us to stream, unfortunately. Working on that solution for that. Hey, Colin! Good morning! Got that badge on you there, looking good. It's got the art colors of the red, green, and blue. Arc, of course, back to streaming that on Sundays. So weird to see this here like that. So yeah, so we weren't able to stream yesterday. Today, a lot more calm, a lot nice and cooler. So that's excellent. Today we'll have a stream. Today being Tuesday morning. Tomorrow we'll also have a stream being Wednesday morning. Thursday morning, though, I actually have a doctor's thing going on. So no stream on Thursday. And then next week, for those that follow the calendar, know that my birthday's coming up. I'll be 41 years old. 41 years old with a man bun, I know, but that's the age that I'm at. And it'll normally during my birthday. Yeah, beautiful badger. Thank you, man. All the badge icons for our channel we have made manually, mostly through Paint, which is a lot better than people give it credit for, I think. That's not what I was trying to do. We don't want to shoot this butterfly. We want to catch it in a butterfly bag. But yeah, so next week, not sure what me and Digrat have going on. I know usually she plans something for my birthday, and we go from there. So probably no streams next week. There certainly will not be an ARC stream because I flip to a daywalker schedule during those times. So yeah, so been looking over a list that I was sent as to what is 100% complete for this game. And so and there is a little bit to me spoilers in the list, and John Play sent it to me, and that's fine. Part of the Lurk Squad. Doesn't say a whole lot, but thank you, John, for being there. So the 100% checklist that I was given is 18 hearts by getting all the heart containers from the bosses and all the 24 pieces of heart, a Hylian shield, get all of the upgrades for the shield, that's wood, metal, magic, upgrade the bug net, upgrade the slingshot, upgrade the beetle, upgrade the bow, and upgrade the ammo pouches for the bow and the slingshot, and upgrade the bomb bag. So we've done everything in that list so far but the heart pieces. The other thing is to upgrade the wallet, and looks like we're gonna have to figure out how that works. These are heart pieces, if I remember right, on the way this thing tracks. So we currently have 0 heart pieces. We have plus 900 on the wallet, and the full capacity, supposedly, and so our wallet is capacity 5,900, and presumably we get upgrades to get it up to 9,900. So that's one of the things that we still got to do. We have to get all 80 gratitude crystals. So we're missing one gratitude crystal, and I'm flummoxed. I really don't know where it's going to be, and I don't have a checklist of where they're all at. This is just the checklist that John sent me before we go. The adventuring pouch has to be upgraded to 8 slots. There's our adventuring pouch, 8 slots, so good about that. Activate all bird statues. I don't even know how one would go about even recording all that. I think John's just trolling me on that. Collect all 5 bottles. I don't know how many bottles we have, so we need to go sleep in a bed so we can get daylight hours, and that way we can go check the coat check girl to see how many bottles we have. So that's going to be the next thing we do. Also, collect all 10 medals. We'll have to go check with the coat check girl for that as well. Collect 16 treasures, which are these things. 4x4 grid, so we've collected one of each. I think we're good there, so check. Collect one of each of the 12 bugs. Double check. Complete the Thunder Dragon's boss rush, so we got to do that. Activate all of the goddess cubes. I don't know. I mean, I think we don't have any more, but it's kind of hard to tell. Unlock all 5 extra dowsing targets. So 1, 2, 3. So I don't know how we get all these, right? We have gratitude crystals. You know, this is one thing. I mean, I don't know how we unlock the other dowsing things. So summon all the gossip stones and activate all the goddess walls. I don't know how we check that either. This was interesting. So this is where we get to like the mini games, because this is what even spawned the whole ask from John was about the mini games. Do I want to know really what the prizes were? Because he was like, I can tell you what the prizes are. Do you really want to know? I was like, yeah, because if the prize is something like, congrats, you get a goddess feather every time you do this, that's fine, but do I really need more goddess plumes? And signs say no, right? Because we got all of our upgrades. I don't know what all these would be used for at this point, except for maybe like potion boosting or something. And so we were told that as far as mini games are concerned, we need to do the bug quest on the high difficulty, and we've done everything else from a mini game perspective that's of any worth. Now, I did mention the pumpkin game, you know, that we just found the other day where we shoot the bows of the pumpkins. He said, yeah, you got that because that's just a piece of heart. So basically what I got from the conversation we had was, and I'm sure that if I'm wrong here, I'll be told by John later that I'm wrong, that we're missing 4 pieces of heart because we have 0, and our pieces of heart over here will go to 20 when we're done. And right now we're at 19. So we need 4 more pieces of heart. Where they're at, I don't know. I do know that as far as where we get them from, there was a mention that there's a mini game that we possibly needed to complete, and I was like, okay. And so I never got confirmation on that as to if there really was a mini game that we still needed to beat on that or not. But the other thing was that we probably need to go and talk to everybody once again, which, you know, I need to go through and just look up where all these pieces of heart are, and I really don't want to, but you know, I kind of feel like we need The other thing was the boss rush mode. So the boss rush mode, clearly there's a piece of heart there that we don't have that we need to go and get. And those are really the big two pieces that seem to be related that I was told, and most of the other ones I was told we could just be able to get exploring. So yeah, first things first, we need to go check, because we're in the home stretch. We are such in the home stretch right now that we just have like the final fight and some boss rush stuff. So today's goal is, as the title indicates, mini pieces, mini games, and gratitude crystals. We have one gratitude crystal, and I don't even know where we would go about locating it. I mean, we can we can go here. Because that's the thing, it's a single solitary gratitude crystal. And unless it's like up on that floating island, I really don't even know. Because every other single gratitude crystal has seriously been just out in the open, laying somewhere. And so I'm flummoxed. I honestly, legitimately have no clue. I was told that, like, pieces of heart we can buy. Of course, we don't have anything we can buy from Beetle anymore. And this gentleman here no longer wants to buy anything from that or sell anything new to us, so we don't need anything there. So let's go switch these out. So first thing we're gonna do is go over here and we're gonna count our bottles. So we have 5 bottles. Yes, all the bottles done. There's 10 medallions. So 1, 2, 3 here, and 7 there. So we have all 10 medallions. Alright, so we have the 10 medallions. Alright, we have the bottles. We can actually take this shield and put it here with the other things. So, potion metal, life metal, these things, bottle. Alright, so these things I don't think we really need until we do boss rush, and so we probably need to go and do boss rush again. Alright, so we got all that. We got all that. So, wow. Hey, Brian, how's it going, Temper? Long time no talk. Yeah, you're right, but that's all good. It's not like we don't take attendance here, you know? So we got all those. We got all that. So we're good there. You know, no, we don't need that. No, we're good. New homeowner. Digrat and I got a house in November. It's been great. It's been interesting to see how all that goes. New learning curve, to say the very least. And I feel like we need to power up this potion. So we need a grasshopper. So, alright. So we can't infuse that. Not yet. So that's been kind of a cool thing. Work has been interesting. They are... a lot of companies are dealing with a lot of things, right? The one that I work for, I'm an employee second to being a husband. And a streamer, after being a husband and employee. And so the company I work for, they've done some things here lately. And one of the things that they've done is, like everyone else, they've felt the sting of the Great Recession and the Great Walkout. Now, my company's great. My department, not so much. But my company's doing good. And, I work for a communications company. as has been mentioned several times on stream, one of the amazing things for working for a communications company during all of the things that have happened in the last couple of years is people started upping their internet connections, they started talking to people on the phone more, they started streaming more stuff, they started watching more television. And because of the way, at least in the US, how things work is there were some assistance programs that the government, provided to help people pay for everything. Gas, electric, even internet, telephone, television, that kind of stuff. For people that were having issues. I mean, not everybody could work from home like I could. What's that say? Oh, bizarre. Okay. So as far as all that goes, my company was doing great during the initial parts of all that, on the balance, right? And then after those programs started being phased out, when we started getting back to some semblance of normal, the people who were utilizing those programs no longer had them available, and so our company saw a reduction in that kind of thing. And a lot of other companies saw very similar to this, right? Is they saw, a boost to a lot of things, like a lot of fast food restaurants saw a huge increase to the number of things they were able to sell if they were using things like the gig economy, without naming any of the companies or trying to support any of this, right? The gig economy made it to where you could eat the foods that you couldn't go inside to eat anymore. It made it to where you could go through the drive-thru without having to go through the drive-thru. And I know some streamers and some gamers especially, and it's kind of embarrassing for those people, so I won't name any names, but they managed to get to know their gig deliverers, right? And so you kind of have like your own pod with your own food service guy in a sense. And then once things started becoming more normal again, for better or for worse, you stopped having all these people that were able to, all these people that were ordering food out, all these people that were, not going and getting groceries, not staying in. So a lot of places are kind of feeling the pinch of this big, huge boost, and not all companies were smart about it, mine included. And so what they're dealing with right now is twofold. One, they have people that aren't working for them anymore. My company has seen a reduction in headcount. Now, any company sees that. People work for a company, and after so long, they either don't work out for the job or they part ways. And in my department, we've had a number of that. We've had people that decided that they would do better elsewhere. And we've had, oh, there we go. There is the fair and grasshopper I need. Awesome, that's all I needed. Okay. Just the one so we can infuse that potion. So we can be ready tomorrow for the boss rush, because that's what I like to do tomorrow, is the boss rush. I think, oh, and there is a bird statue. So the company's dealing with that. On the front side, right, we have people that are being reduced in our department for any number of reasons. And on the back side of things, our company, because they saw this record increase, right, and then this surprise Pikachu increase, right, we're underneath a hiring freeze. And this is a lot of companies right now. And this is not an uncommon thing in the tech sector to see a hiring freeze generally in late spring, early summer. But it's very uncommon after July rolls around to still really be in a hiring freeze. And we are still in such a hiring freeze. And so one thing that my company is doing is they are looking at ways to maximize the employee usage, right? And so it's not been going too good because we really don't know what that entirely looks like. Neither does our management really. I mean, we are currently understaffed by like 20 to 30 people in a department that has what should be a normal staffing of like 100 people. So, and we're dealing with, 30% lower, basically. This is the wrong guy for the upgrades. I don't think he has anything. Yeah, nothing I can upgrade. Sweet. And so we're kind of dealing with that too. So this hiring freeze on one hand, and we're just, natural attrition on the other hand. And so what's been discussed is maybe everyone's going to have their schedules changed a bit. And what that looks like is, for people like myself that are specialized, we're going to have to go in a balanced formation to make sure that even though we won't be doubled up with people, we'll still be there available. And so maybe my schedule changes. And that's unfortunate because that means my social life will be juggled around. That means my stream schedule will be changed. At one point, someone was discussing maybe going to a day shift, which would be like the first time in nearly 2 decades where I've had to go onto an extended day shift for any period of time. And so those things are less than favorable, right? By far less than favorable. So not really looking forward to that at all. Not looking forward to that at all. So, yeah. Where's that list that John sent me? Alright. Alright, so our big things are pieces of heart, the dowsing targets. I don't even know how to unlock extra dowsing targets. Like, that's the big thing. Is how do we get more dowsing targets? Like, I mean, is that just saying that we have these 5 here? Is that really all that says, maybe? Because that would be helpful. And, I mean, because if that is, then we already got it. Then all we need is, like, a gratitude crystal and 4 pieces of heart and the boss rush, and we're done. Like, I'm even trying to think, because I'm reading over this list here. Yeah, I don't know. So, we definitely... So there's definitely none on this island during the day. So let's go to, like, any of the friendly islands. Right? I doubt there's one there at Fun Island. I doubt there's one at the Bamboo Island. Oh, we don't have to worry about Bamboo Island anymore, so that's good. There could be one during the Damn Beetles Island. I didn't think about that. So let's just go to Fun Island, and we'll just douse when we land and see if we can get something, right? Oh, did we ever get the chest? Well, we had to have gotten the chest because it's not on the map, right? Yeah, there's not a chest marked on the map, so I wish there was a way for us to tell, like, try for Stone of Trials, right? got all those. And, like, dowsing. So maybe this is seriously the... Oh, wait, whoa. You've activated all the goddess cubes. Oh! That is, like, the best thing I've read. Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. So we have one... We have all the goddess cubes. That's so good to hear. Like... Okay, so we got all the songs. We got all the things. Alright. So now, basically, all we have left is one gratitude crystal and 4 art pieces. Oh, and the wallet upgrade. And maybe 5 dowsing things, which... I don't know. I didn't think there would be something here, but... Alright, so nothing there for certain. Alright, so... Next is we're just going to go into the Thunderhead and see what we can get there. I believe I can fly. Well, not me, but my Skywing, so you understand. Alright. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing good this week. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about a lot of things. I'm feeling good about a lot of things. The work thing, you know, minor anxiety about that. But, you know, you can't really worry about things that you have zero control over. And so, all I can do is prepare for things that might happen and think about how I can react when those things occur. That way, when they, if, not even when, if they do occur, I can react appropriately and not in a disproportionate way. I mean, I could be bummed that my schedule's going to change. My schedule's changed so many times since I started working for this company. It's just a given, right? So run the Thunderhead. So it appears to not have anything there. Let's go to the bug game, because we were told we needed to beat the bug game on the hard difficulty. I don't know what that looks like. But we'll find out. We will absolutely find out. That looks like something's on the side. Oh, butterflies. Okay, good. All right, sir. So, Bug Wrangler. Alright, grasshoppers. And dung beetles. Alright. Go, 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 go. Alright. Alright, so that's one grasshopper down. Alright. Okay, we have that. Beetle, right. not something I need. This next thing, we do need something down. Come on. Come on, Link. That's that. Okay. Down here. We don't need those. We do need these. Oh no. Alright, so we need to reset the dung beetle? Can we reset the dung beetle is a good question. I don't even know where the cockroach comes from. Well, we're definitely not making any top time. This just seems like the exact same thing we did to get the one thing. Oh, there's the roach. Come on, beetle. Alright, finished. 2 minutes, 27 seconds. Not bad. Not bad. Under 2 minutes. Price, oh, $5. John. No, we're not even gonna. Alright, so doing that was like a net loss. Okay. Like, not even worth it. Okay, ha ha ha. Got trolled by a viewer a little bit. I don't have any need or desire to take $5 home with me. So, yeah. So here we can go to the temple. See if we can douse for a gratitude crystal. Maybe there's one here. Definitely appears to be something on top. Oh, it's a chest. Alright, anything? Anything? Not a thing, alright. Well, we got half an hour to get 1 gratitude crystal and 4 pieces of heart. I was informed that the boss rush has a piece of heart, so, and we know that because we did it before. So, at least that's an easy one to get. Hopefully where the other 3 come from. And we can't track those. I find that kind of rude. I feel like I should be allowed to douse where hearts come from. Like, I can douse everything else. So that's the pumpkin pool, which we've already done. Alright. Well, Bamboo Island might have something on it too. We haven't looked for gratitude crystals there, technically. So... Ah, no. No. See, we were going to try to get like more than 30 something, but I was told that 28 was like the only needed score for this bamboo cut thing. So, doing good there. Anything for gratitude crystals? I don't think there's a bed in here. Nope. These are going to be the trick too. Like, finding all of those. Like, without having... Huh. Not having a way to, like, track those is, like, legit a problem, I think. Like the stones. Man. I mean, if I don't have if there's not something that tells me that I missed any, I think it's 100%. Technically not. But if it's not tracked by the game, we're going to do our best to do it. So we know at night this is Beetle's place. And we know that there was a gratitude crystal here on top of the thing, so I think we can call that good. I just don't know where else we can have one. It's just like, unless there's one in the goddess temple down there. Oh, if there's one in the goddess temple and we like glitched ourselves out of it, that would be so horrible. Come to think of it, like, the crystal we get beetles is at night. Maybe we need to be doing this at night, which means we really can only do it at the places with beds. That makes it a lot easier. So let's start off by, and they glow. I bet they're only in the dark. Okay. Big brain time. We're gonna go over here and sleep in this bed till night. Look at those cartoon sheets. Fun little factoid. Something for like a scavenger hunt in next year, maybe. I actually had 3 licensed cartoon sets of sheets as a youngin'. Oh. Well now. That is, oh. 80 of them. Alright. That feels so good. That feels so good. But yeah, growing up, you know, kids have cartoon sheets. You know, that's just, well, kids and families that like to do things and are able to do things get cartoon sheets. I was fortunate in the fact that I was able to do that. Not so fortunate is they weren't always new sheets. They were hand-me-downs occasionally. But in my home, I managed to have Smurfs. If you guys have ever seen the Smurfs show, it's not horrible. It's not exactly what I'd call, compared to a lot of animation today, like top 10 stuff, but the stories are pretty wholesome-ish, right? The morals of it, I guess, were wholesome-ish. But I had Smurfs, so that was kind of cool. And then I didn't remember it for a very long time, but I wound up having Super Mario Bros. 2 and Legend of Zelda sheets. And those were actually, like, me and my brother Odin, we shared those. So, like, I would have them, he would have them. And so, like, one of us had Mario Brothers, and one of us would have Zelda. So that's one of the reasons why I probably love this game so much. That and the series, you know, and that and the fact that growing up, when the first Super Nintendo came out, right? The original NES. My mom and my dad would spend hours playing it, and it was deemed at the time to be more complex than a game that at my younger age, like I got my first Nintendo when I was 6. Zelda, for a 6-year-old in the 80s, not what you'd call a very easy paint by numbers kind of game. And so I would sit in the living room with my brother and my sister, and they would go do other things at times. They were not the sit and watch video games being played. I was watching like streams before YouTube and Twitch were a thing, right? My mom and dad playing Zelda, and they had graph paper out and notebook paper, and they would write down notes for the maps and all this amazing stuff. And I remember just being just intrigued by a game that required so much thought and prep, and poor guy, he doesn't even have like really good stuff on his house. So yeah, Zelda was amazing growing up. But yeah, I had those, Mario and Smurfs. Yep. The whole, wow, that's all the gratitude in the world. Final gift. Ooh, hey! There's the wallet we needed. So check and check. Sweet. Well, human Beatrix. Oh, no claws. Dude's eyes look weird. Yeah, speechless is a way to say it. No word in your language. Now, dude, you're human. This is our language now. Our language. So... Alright. So didn't it start off because there was a little girl that was lost? Yeah, there's a little girl that was lost and we found her through the cemetery. Alright, so I'm going to sync to the day and see what happens. Because if it's just a wallet upgrade for all of that, I'm not sure. Like, don't get me wrong, this game still has like a really cool story for how it all started, right? Like how it started, how it's going. But I'm not... Some of these quests I feel very underwhelmed for the reward level. Like, the gratitude crystals, I feel are, like, that's right up there with Korok seeds almost. There's a lot of effort for getting these gratitude crystals. Now, it's not 900 Korok seeds. I will cop to that. It's not the grueling uphill battle that was the 900 Korok seeds. But I feel a little shorted. Huh. I wonder. Huh. Oh. No longer here. Well, now. Still got all the really scary monster motif going on, though. So. I have concerns and questions. And I don't believe I get an answer to all my questions. And I don't get to address all my concerns. Now I just gotta remember, we're here. Piper's house. Coat check girl. Kukul. Pippet. Potion, scrap owner guy, fortune teller, gear peddler. Is Pippet? Is it Pippet? Or Oral and Paro? So. Or Piper's house. I wish I remembered. Like, I'm really bad with names in real life, and that's with people that I can, talk to a lot. And okay, so that's the person that wants me to clean their house. We don't need that money that bad. So we can take that emblem and move it here. So go to Kukul's and then Pippet or Piper's. Alright, so I feel like that's Kukul's right there, right? Alright, so this is where the little girl came from. So we have this new monster that's a citizen. And is she just out and about and available anywhere? Like, if she's around here somewhere, I would expect her to be with her friend, right? There. Huh. I don't think I've been this let down by a Zelda quest in a very long time. Like, legitimately. Especially at the point that we're at in this game, because there's nothing to buy. They're legitimately, as best as I can tell right now, right? There's nothing for us to buy. And so increasing our actual rupee count to 9,000... What is it now? 9,900 is what the Yeah, 9,900 rupees. Like, I don't even know what we'd spend that on. I really don't. Like, if you guys are watching this on, you know, playback, feel free to leave a comment if I'm, like, really overthinking this. Or missing something, because, like, other Zelda games, we've had, like, a moment where it's like, oh, we have to go and just, you know, for, like, 3 or 4 streams, we have to go farm rupees. Like, Breath of the Wild, there was so much farming that it was just ridiculous. Some of the stuff in Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, we still had some farming too, but not so much with this. So now, back to the list. So 4 pieces of heart. Maybe all the bird statues? Like, I don't even know how we track that. I'm still thinking that this is the 5 extra dowsing targets. Maybe. We know we got all the gossip cubes. Activate all goddess walls. And that's basically it. Like, or maybe there's like, oh, maybe that'd be so, like maybe there's something that's supposed to go here, because it's like here, that's a gap. Oh. I don't even know what you'd be trying to douse for, right? Like, maybe heart pieces? But how would you even, like... Oh, it's almost bedtime. Alright, and advice. Rumors. Oh yeah, we did do that. That's more like what were people like? What did Nintendo? I don't even. Well, yeah, we've got all the goddess chests we can need. So now she's repeating things. So advise, hint. So hints are like specific. Oh, so here's the chest that she was speaking about. Okay. Anything else? Advice? Hint. Well, yeah, Fee, we know that. So we go this way, then down, then up. Don't know why I did that. I just saw it and thought, oh, we need to go catch that. Like, man, because there's not even really anything for us to do with the bugs anymore. Like, we can upgrade potions, but we don't really use a whole lot of... Oh, there's a tunnel hole there. Hello, tunnel hole. Hello, empty tunnel hole. Alright. Save, yeah. Save there. Save. Save early, save often, but I don't really know what we're even saving for at this point. Because it's like... Huh. Alright, so let's think. Man, maybe there's a way to... And there's got to be a way to, like, track part pieces. That's all I can think of. Temple entrance, volcano entry, volcano east, inside the volcano, inside the fire sanctuary. Like, none of that really even sounds like... Like, we didn't really explore this a lot, I feel, the volcano. But even then, huh? You know, I forgot, since we did all the dragon quests for the song, we basically have liberated everywhere. Oh, this is like... This is where you get the... Wow, okay. I tell you, I do kind of like this. Like, the fact that we are exploring all of this, and it's largely just unfettered. Like, there's nobody here to, like, get in our way. I kind of like that. Save. I've got like 4 minutes left before my alarm's going to tell me that we have to stop. This seems explorative. Maybe? Yeah, I think tomorrow, Turtle Club, what we're gonna do is we are going to... Oh, this guy. Yeah. Ooh. So this is just rupees, I was told. Rare treasure. Okay. Well, we have no need for rare treasures because we have rare treasures coming out of our ears, right? Like, it's the basic treasures that we have problems getting. These rare treasures, because these are like in order of difficulty to collect, I believe. So it's like, okay. Oh, it's about to dig at. Hi. Sure, why not? Huh. Yeah, that's the Minesweeper thing. So what do we got here? I think it's pretty cool how this like cave is just lined with what looks to be giant rupees. But yeah, so we did find another NPC we hadn't talked to, I think. So there's that. Oh. That is the alarm. Alright, so... Alright, so tomorrow's goal, what we're going to work on tomorrow, right? Is... I think we can spend a little bit of time to get to the next bird statue. So we're going to do boss rush, and because we know we get a piece of heart there. That much has been informed to me just by us playing the game. I think for the remainder of the 100% completion, the hearts, we have, unfortunately, and during this playthrough of the game, this is the first Zelda in a long time where we've not had like a tour guide for us, and we've really just kind of 100% completed everything blind. It's been kind of fun to get back to our like game playing roots that way. kind of like it. I kind of like it. But we're to the point where for these other heart pieces, we're going to have to do something we normally don't do. And we're going to have to get some sort of like hunting guide for the heart pieces. I think for everything else, that we're going to need to do out of this 100% checklist we were given here, I'm gonna have to look up the dowsing thing, because I think we're done. I mean, as far as I can tell, I've got 8 slots. They all look complete. But I'm gonna look up the dowsing thing, and we're gonna nail it and make sure that we got it locked down, so we don't wind up getting ourselves grooved on a technicality. So yeah, heart pieces in that, and yeah, boss rush. That's where we're at. So we're gonna start off with boss rush tomorrow, and then we're gonna go for the other heart pieces and figure out this dowsing thing tonight. But other than that, yeah, we're almost to the boss. We're almost to the final boss. Next week, probably 0 streams. But I will post in the Discord if we're going to do something. It will not be normal hours if it is, so just to let you know. This Thursday, doctor's thing, can't get out of it. It's related to birthdays, you know, once a year, got those checkups and stuff, so we're going to get that taken care of. And other than that, there will be a stream tomorrow morning, and that's going to be that, yeah. So yeah, Turtle Club, I'm going to have myself a good night. Colin, thank you for hanging out, making this a good stream. And Brad, good to see you again. Always glad to see people who are part of the Turtle Club. Thanks for hanging out. Lurk Squad, got an idea who you might be. Absolutely know John Plays is one of them. And Shadow, the Supreme Lurker, the hero of the Lurk Squad, leader of the Lurk Squad. But yeah, I'm gonna have a good night. You'll have a good breakfast, good lunch, good dinner, good afternoon, good night. Whatever you're about to do, Turtle Club, stay safe, wash your hands, and as always, have a good one. Thanks for watching and take care.